Hello everybody, my name is Anna Dixon. Welcome to True Permanent Makeup YouTube channel. And what we're gonna talk about today, it's gonna be about how to have a deal with old microblading, old eyebrows which is turned to orange. It's like a light brown, orangey, sometimes it's a reddish a little bit, but exactly in this case it's a pure orange color. In this case we can have two options. It's always more than two, but it's pretty much we need to choose between we're gonna remove them and then we're gonna do a cover up, or we are allowed to do a cover up first and then our clients is gonna have a beautiful eyebrows. So it's like a possible, not possible. First of all, let's start by question why permanent makeup turned to red. Turn to red, it's because the artist who been doing these eyebrows made a bad choice without knowing the molecule structure, like a chemical structure of the ink, and choose a mineral based ink with a light brown color. So I guess these eyebrows been couple years ago, they've been like milk chocolate or something, and because it's a mineral based ink, it's mean that in the base of this color is the iron oxide and it gets rusted. This is what happened. That's why we can see all of this light red, light orange, pinkish eyebrows all over the cities. It's because artists choosing a mineral based ink with a medium brown or lighter colors. So here we go. What we need to understand, this color is rusted. This color is already stable, so this reddish undertone is not gonna go nowhere. So I'm not really big fan of this color theories when for cover up people recommend to use a pure olive something on top to get ashy brown, or like what is going to be as a final result. So we need to understand how much color in it. Is it possible to use it to cover up, or it needs to be removed? So first what we need to know, this color is stable. So if your clients like the shape and just want to make the color a little bit more intense, you can recommend them to do one session of removal, and instead of reddish eyebrows, like oranges eyebrows, they're gonna have a light ashy color. So they're gonna get lighter and they're gonna be more ashy. And instead of stable red color, they're gonna have stable ashy color, which is much more acceptable because this ashy is gonna be lightening up, like a lightly faded away without turn to red again. Exactly in this case, the color is not like a really red or pinkish or something ridiculous. It was kind of soft microblading, and the color is like light brown, a little bit orangey. And my client, she has brown eyes, and her contrast is kind of high, so dark brown eyebrows is really matched to her. And I was thinking, like, why not we can just use this warm base, because it's like a light brown. We can use this warm base to put the dark brown on top. So normally when I'm working with the dark brown eyebrows, I put a little bit layer of the medium brown color to make the color warmer, because dark brown always feel cooler, and it's very important to add a little bit warm color. And here in this case we already have this and this was a very good combination for me. It's a good compromise, so we can just add a little bit cooler color and use this one as a base. But the biggest issue with these eyebrows is my client, she does not like this shape. This is very typical for microblading. Me, honestly, I don't know why microblading artists, they love this straight, thick shape. I guess, but I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, just let me know about it. I guess it's happened because people just thinking so much about a pattern of the hair strokes than about the shape of the eyebrow. So in this case, like, you kind of need to have a space for draw your pattern, and you are not thinking about how the eyebrows look on the face. And I think this is the main reason. Like, if you look closer here, we have a hair strokes here up and then down. I really don't like this. I honestly don't like this. Look, this pattern. So to make a hair strokes long enough so they're gonna look beautiful in the pattern, they kind of stuck in this shape when eyebrows are very straight and then tail going down, but they are straight on the face, and is not matched to everybody. This shape is definitely not for everybody. For example, look at my eyebrow. My eyebrow are very thin, is very classic, is not a lot. So in my eyebrow there is no space for hair strokes. It's gonna be like what, 2 millimeters, very tiny, pim pim pim. It's not gonna look good. Like, pattern of hair strokes is not gonna look good on my eyebrows. So I guess they make them bigger to make a better shape, not a better shape, better pattern. But guess what, it does not look good on the face. And most of the time when I'm doing a cover up for my clients with a microblading, we make eyebrows smaller because they are way too thick, and this is exactly what we've been doing. So we did eyebrows smaller. So I pretty much cut them in half. Cut them in half. So, let me just find something where I can show you, because I print these pictures and this one. Here we go. This one is her left one, and this one is her left one, and this one is her right one. Left one, right one, right one, left one, right one, and right one, right one. Okay, so to make this eyebrow, from this eyebrow, what we need to do? We need to let me check if you can see it. Yes. So we need to remove this part. Need to remove this part, and you see it's already looks cuter, right? And we need to put more color, like more visible. So we kind of need to create the bottom line all over again. We need to create the bottom line all over again. And when we do the color, it's very, very intense on the bottom line. See how gorgeous. It's already super cool, right? They become more elegant, they become thinner, they become the higher arch, because this line is create the arch. And as a final result, she got this eyebrow. And also my client, she does not like, this was her main concern. Like, she's like, I don't want to take eyebrows. This is not my style. I don't feel comfortable about, like, she said, I feel like I have two sausage on my face. Like, why is there so oranges? They're so thick, so straight. Like, there is no arch. It does not look sexy. Like, she pretty much wants classically beautiful eyebrows. So she want a classic shape. She doesn't want them too thick. She want a very feminine eyebrows. And to have this feminine eyebrows, they don't need to be thick, but they are thick already. So what we can do, we cut them here, but on this part, because we already have this light brown, like orangey color here, I just put a very okay, so if it's gonna be a clean skin, no permanent makeup before, no microblading, I'm gonna put a medium brown color for her. But because she already have this light brown here, I took a dark brown color and I just spread this a little bit, because I know that the dark brown color is hue cooler. So it's gonna be warm up with basic light brown and it's become a perfect. So I just put the dark brown in the bottom line and I spread like a very soft, very softly. I spread dark brown on this part, because when it's gonna heal, two colors gonna mix together. Dark brown gonna give this cooler undertone. She has already warmer undertone in her skin, so it's gonna be perfect. This is how I was thinking logically, right? And this is what I've done for her. So I put a very solid bottom line with a brown color and I spread it a little bit, and it looks so brownish, like it's been planned by this way. And our plan is to remove this part. I told her that to remove, I don't know if you can see, I hope you see, that she has kind of like a little bit orange thing showing up still. So our plan, and I told her that we need to remove it and it's necessary to remove it. And it's not gonna be just one session of removal, because when you have a deal with a red based colors, it's minimum 2 or 3 procedures. So I told her that she needs to come to me like 2-3 more times in between sessions of exactly a first session of cover up, and then 6 weeks is gonna be a touch up, and it's gonna be another touch up in the 6 weeks. So I said that the cover up is always required more sessions, so we can do it step by step and be sure that the color heal beautifully, and then we can do an extra job. And in between this session, she needs to also once a month come for removal. So I said to her that this part to remove, it's going to be at least 3 sessions. So after first session of removal, her red color going to turn to gray. So it's going to be like super ridiculous. It's like a freshly done eyebrows plus gray under the brow. But next month, they're going to be really lighter. And they're not going to turn red again, like so intensively red. And it's like super light. And next month is going to be a little lighter. So I said to her that it's going to be at least 3-4 sessions of removal and 3 sessions for cover up. Why 3 sessions for cover up? Because her skin is kind of oily and it's not a lot of natural hair in some areas. So in the middle part she has a beautiful natural eyebrows, so I'm not worried about this part. I believe that it's gonna heal good, but on the tail it's kind of empty, and in the beginning of eyebrows is not a lot. Plus her skin is oily. Oily skin is never heal good, especially when it's necessary to get a very intensive color, like not transparent. So I was meaning to put her ombre here a little bit more, like a little closer. But I did not do this in the first session because I want to be sure that this color, the middle part, is healed completely before we're gonna move forward, because here is supposed to be super soft, and here I need to see exactly how it's gonna look. So if it's gonna be necessary, I might be gonna remove here a little bit to make this line a little bit softer, so when it's gonna heal, it's gonna be space for me to make a ombre. Because ombre, it's very important to have a very clean skin, so it's not gonna be like a stripe in the middle, which is gonna break the whole natural look effect. It's very necessary to do it step by step, and don't promise your client something which you're physically not allowed to do. It's very important to be realistic, and it's very important to tell them it's not up to me how good I am, how magical my ink or machine is, no matter how many years of experience I have. There is something which is possible to do, and it's required step by step movements. Oh, and there is something which we want to do, but is not possible. So it's far of reality, and we are not even talking about this. So this is like we are in the same boat, and we are moving for to a journey to get a perfect eyebrows. But unfortunately, it takes time. It's like a few months. It's a little bit painful. It's a little bit more expensive because removal costs money, because cover up costs money. It's more expensive, it's more complicated for me, it's required more knowledge, it's required more work, because it's much easier to do a new eyebrows. Your clients needs to understand it, need to respect it, need to appreciate your work, and need to be very patient. And all of this you need to tell your clients before start the transformation, that we're gonna be in this boat together and we're gonna work hard. Plus, aftercare is very important. So she also needs to invest her time and her care about the eyebrows after procedure. Okay, one more time. This is, oh, and this one too. This her left side, left side. And the another side of this eyebrows, look, this eyebrow I think is the same problem with the microblading pattern. So they put this one arch area too high, like it's like a really like up, left one, the up, and it's like super asymmetrical. So on her left eyebrow we try to make her eyebrows a little bit more calm, and I put the line lower, and I did not mark this part, so I just let it be, because on the on the session of removal we're gonna remove this area to make them more symmetrical, left and right. Here we go. I hope it helps to understand better about what is real and what is not. And I really love this format of the new one thing, like when I'm show you exactly cases how work look, and here in the real permanent makeup studio, and real cases with the real clients. So if you like this format, please let me know, put your like, subscribe to the channel. If you want to get more information about my online classes, please click the link below, and see you very soon with a more video about true permanent makeup. I'm gonna show you one more time how much I'm proud of my work doing this transformation for this lady and her poor eyebrows. Look, this is before and this is after, and this is me. Joanna Dixon. Bye, colleagues.